When I use the air conditioning, I respect a maximum difference with the outside temperature of A 20 degrees Celsius, B 15 degrees Celsius, C 10 degrees Celsius, D 5 degrees Celsius. For this question, the answer is option D 5 degree Celsius. Why? Because the maximum temperature difference of the air conditioner of your vehicle it compared to the outside temperature is typically recommended to be around 5 degree Celsius. I am sure I have not committed any offense. Option A. I continue on my way. Option B. I stop. So for this option, the answer is option B. I stop. It is better to stop if the police is asking you to stop as there might be accident ahead on the road. A child alone for a few minutes in a vehicle parked in the sun risk suffocating. Option A yes, option B no. So for this question, the answer is option A yes. Leaving a child alone in a vehicle parked in the sun, even for a few minutes, can present a suffocation hazard due to the rapid buildup of heat inside the vehicle. This can lead to even heart stroke in a short pace of time, especially in the hot weather. So never leave your child inside the vehicle even for a few minutes. I can turn to the right side. Option A. Option B. Continue to the right side of the road. For this question, the answer is option B. Why? Because if you cannot turn on the right side because you can see from the sign that there is a prohibition sign to turn on the right side. Next question. In this situation, can I overtake the cyclist? For this question, the answer is B. Option B. No. Why? Because we cannot overtake. Why? Because there is a sign which says the cede la passage à la circulation vente. It means give way to the oncoming traffic. The next question. During the probationary period with an alcohol level of 0.220, I will result in the option A 3 points, option B 4 points, option C 6 points. For this question, the answer is option C 6 points. The amount of pure alcohol is higher in option A 25 cl beer, option B 10 cl red wine, option C 3 cl whiskey, and option D there is the same amount of pure alcohol in all the three drinks. So for this question, the answer is option D. I can open the trunk of my vehicle. Option A only if I have mechanical skills. Option B to check the various levels. So for this question, the answer is option B to verify the the different levels or to check the different level. Why? Opening the trunk of a vehicle to check the various levels such as oil, coolant, brake, etc. is a common practice in the regular vehicle maintenance. This ensures that these levels are adequate for the proper operation and safety of the vehicle. So this operation it involves only the basic maintenance action that a driver can perform to his or her vehicle in a good working condition. So the next question is I can I can adjust the headrest Option A yes, option B no. Yes. For this question, the answer is yes. The headrest of a properly adjusted car seat can actually help prevention in the event of an accident or collision. The headrest is designed to support the head and neck, reducing the backward movement of the head in the event of a sudden collision. So, correctly adjusting the head can contribute to the safety and comfort of the vehicle occupant in the event of a accident. I lean to the right. Option A before slowing down. Option B after slowing down. For this question, the answer is option B after slowing down. Slowing down allows you to control your direction. The driver must be able to adapt his vehicle's speed before turning right and possible stopping in order to ensure the safety during the crossing. If the driver lean to the right before strolling down, he run the risk of losing control of his vehicle. So the next question is, some speed regulator help to maintain front safety clearance. Option A yes, option B no. So for this question the answer is option A yes. If the regulator is equipped with the help to maintain safe distance function by setting it to 90 kilometer per hour, the system will automatically check the distance between you and the vehicle and automatically slow down if necessary. The danger is present in zone A, zone B, zone C, and zone D. So for this question, the answer is zone C. The pedestrian between the two parked vehicle is about to cross the road without looking in the direction and without any guarantee that he will able to see me. I am therefore particularly vigilant about this one vulnerable road user. It represents the awareness of the risk associated with the road user. In addition to this rule, driver must be able to detect potential dangerous area. This include taking account of the behavior of the vulnerable road users. So next question is, this sign put an end to option A, my previous speed limit, option B, the overtaking, option C is no parking. So for this question, the answer is option A, previous speed limits. Having just crossed an area where the speed limit was 70 kilometer, I can return to a legal speed 80 kilometer or 90 kilometer depending on the traffic condition after this sign. So here it's the knowledge of the regulation. Here the visual put the candidate in a real
First
driving.
question is, I drive outside built up area. Option A, I only turn on the position light. Option B, I slow down when approaching the exit. Option C, I put my sunglasses. Option D, I lower the sun visor down. So, for this question, the answer is option B, C, and D. Option B, I slow down when approaching the exit. Option C, I put my sunglasses. And option D, I lower the sun visor down. Why? In a lit tunnel outside a built up area, I have to drive with my headlights on low beam. As I approach the exit, I am bound to be dazzled by the daylight, so I use sunglasses and lower the sun visor. Of course, you are strongly advised to slow down so as not to be surprised. If I refuse to pay the toll, I risk a fine. Option A yes, option B no. A lose of 2 points on my driving license. Option C yes, option D no. So, for this question, the answers are option A yes, I will risk a fine, and option D no, I will not lose any points on my driving license. Why? If I refuse to pay the toll correspondence to the route and category of the vehicle I am using, I risk a fine. I will also have to pay the toll, but this offense does not remove any points from my driving license. So the next question is, this child has settled well. So option A yes, option B no. So for this question the answer is option B no. Why? The belt is ill fitting because it passes over the neck and the stomach instead of holding the child. In the event of impact, there is a risk that the belt compresses the stomach and risk of burn to the neck. So, the next question is, I only have the registration certificate and the insurance certificate. I can still drive it. Option A yes, option B no. So, for this question, the answer is option B no. When I drive, I have to carry the vehicle documents with me, such as registration certificate and insurance certificate. But I also need to provide that I am entitled to drive with my license. These papers also enable me to identify in the case of an accident. So, the next question is, car sharing allows. Option A, share your own vehicle. Option B, rent a vehicle flexible at any time. Option C, save money by avoiding the purchase and maintenance of a vehicle. So, for this question, the answers are B, C. B. Rent a vehicle flexible at any time. And option C. Save money by avoiding the purchasing and maintenance of a vehicle. Why? Because the car sharing consists in providing user with a self-service vehicle which can be rented at any time, even for the short period or low mileage. As in the case with the bicycle, car sharing is becoming increasingly popular in towns and cities, enable user to avoid the purchasing, maintenance and pollution associated with constant use of vehicles. So the next question is, to save energy on this long downhill run, I can turn off the ignition. Option A yes, option B no. Shift into neutral. Option C yes, option D no. So for this question the answers are option B no and option D no. Why? I should not turn on the ignition and I should not shift into the neutral. Why? If you don't want to live anymore, it is a good idea to turn off the engine or put the car in the neutral. But you also have to think about the other road users. There is nothing more dangerous than maneuvering like this in the mountains. With today's vehicle, it it is injected to reduce to the minimum. If I shift it down by one or more gear, the engine will hold the vehicle back without expanding the fuel down. So the next question is, this vehicle has an important CO2 emission. Option A yes, option B no. So for this question the answer is option A yes. Why? When you are looking for a car, then save fuel and emits few particles into the atmosphere, you need to consult the energy labels. manufacturers are obliged to display it on the new car as well as on the used car. So, several colors from dark green A to red G provide information on the fuel consumption and carbon dioxide emission, and this vehicle has a high carbon dioxide emission because it shows the option E. So, the next question is, at 150-meter, I will inevitably came across a stop sign. Option A yes, option B no. So, the answer for this question is option B no. Why? The yellow diamond with a strip through it means that my road has lost its priority status, and the sign below it tells me that this will happen at 150-meter. So I must therefore anticipate a slowdown as I will have to give a way to the other road users. So thank you for watching.